Hey guys, today I'm gonna be having my first look at the Invens Max 8 budget smartphone. Hey guys, just a quick reminder before we get into today's video. Please do remember that if you like this video, please remember to hit the like button down below and remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And if you have anything to say or you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. But now, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. So today I've got the Invens Max 8 smartphone here with me. Some of you guys who have watched some of my other videos will remember that a couple of weeks ago I did a review of the Invens A9 and I gave it an, let's say, okay rating as a budget smartphone. So now I have recently got this here Invens Max 8, which is a slightly more expensive phone from the same company. So now let's see today whether it is actually better than the A9 or whether you should rather just stay away from it. Okay, now let's get right into it then. So first of all, let's have a look at the box quickly. Not too much to see here. It's got a nice sturdy box, I have to say. It's good quality. It feels like a quality package, not like a budget phone at all. So yeah, there's that. Not much to see on the front here. You can see on the front here they say that it's got a fingerprint scanner. That is a feature that the A9 didn't have, so that's a plus already. It comes with Android 9 and then it's got 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. And it even comes with a free gift again. So that's quite nice. The storage, as you can see, is more than we got with the A9. A9 only had 8 gigs, so that's double it, and same goes for the RAM. It got double the RAM. But let's just have a quick look at what they say on the back. So here on the back they say basically not much. It's got a quad-core CPU. Once again, the Android version that it's got. The 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of ROM. Only a measly 2 megapixel camera on the front and on the back. It's got a nice 6-inch screen, which is quite big. It's also got the face unlock just like the A9. Then the fingerprint scanner again, and a nice 3000 milliamp hour battery. So yes, that's quite nice. But now you didn't come here to read the specs of the box. Let's see what we've got inside the box. So it just simply slides off like that. Nice shiny cardboard cover that it's got there. And then the box just opens up like that. Okay, now let's see what we've got here. First of all, we've got the phone itself. So there it is. It looks quite nice. But let's put that aside. We'll have a look at that in a second. Let's see what else we have in the box. So let's see. We've got a hands-free headset. Interestingly enough, this is actually a hands-free, unlike the one we got with the A9, which was just a headset. So yes, this one is a proper hands-free. Got the same little pop socket that we got with the A9. Got the battery. A basic silicone cover. Seems like a proper one. Okay, just some pads here, wipes for this right here, which is the included screen protector. Just like with the A9, we got a included screen protector. Okay, what else do we have here? You have the little instruction manual, another instruction manual for our free included gift, which is this right here. So yes, this is basically just a wireless headset, a Bluetooth headset. As you can see there, it's one of the most basic ones. This is the TWS i7 Mini. So yes, that's something. We'll have a look at that a little later. And then once again, just a basic charger and a micro USB cable. Okay, so that's basically everything that comes in the box. Now, let's have a look at the phone itself. Well, first of all, just my first impressions with the physical design and everything. It looks pretty good. It actually looks like it's slightly better quality than the A9, and it is actually slightly bigger. As you can see there, it's quite a nice design. Let's peel off this plastic on the front so that we can see this actual screen. And there we go. I'm just gonna install the battery. Now once again, this is a dual SIM phone, just like the A9, which is quite nice if you do want to run a dual SIM. But that is pretty common on the Chinese phones, so nothing too amazing there. Now first of all, right off the bat, I can tell you this back of this phone is a fingerprint magnet like crazy. As you can see there, it's already completely covered in my fingerprints because of just a little bit that I've touched it. It's because it's such a shiny back cover, and I'm pretty sure it's going to scratch very easily as well. But at least they did include this back cover, so I'm just going to install that as well. See how that fits. Okay, there we go. In the back cover, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, sits pretty well inside of the back cover as well. Doesn't sit all that tight, but it's pretty good. It's a nice thin cover. I personally prefer covers that's pretty thin like this, silicone covers, because I don't like it when it's too bulky in my phone. So to me that's quite nice. As you can see there, nice transparent thin silicone cover. Now let's power it up and see what it's like. Okay, first of all, it just says powered by Android. Invens. Okay, and similar to the A9, it's got that Invens intro. And there we go, we've got the home screen. So basically, okay, just swipe it to unlock, and right there we go. We've got our basic home screen. Swipe up for the menu, down, and yeah, that's all of your basic apps. So let's see what we've got on here. So first of all, I'm just going to have a look what's on here already pre-installed. It's pretty clean. It doesn't really have a lot of bloat on here, to tell you the truth. I can't really see any bloat. It's pretty bare bones Android actually, so that's quite nice. Let's see how much free space we have actually got, for interest's sake, just quickly. Okay, so as you can see there, we've got 11.3 gigs of free space right here. That's 29% of the space is used. That's actually pretty good for Android 9. So yes, it's pretty darn basic Android. Not a lot of bloat on it at all. So that's quite nice. Now what else is there to see here? Let's have a quick look at the camera. So the camera app is right here. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just once again insert a picture of me testing it here, just like last time. But actually, to tell you the truth, this camera is most certainly a lot better than the one that I got on the A9, so I don't know how they determine the megapixels and all of that for these cameras, because apparently the A9 was supposed to have a 5 megapixel rear camera, but this one's camera is way better, so I don't really know, but it is actually a lot better. But let's see what the selfie camera is like. Yeah, pretty much similar. I guess it is probably a 2 megapixel camera, but it's a pretty good 2 megapixel camera. So as you can see, I'll just take a picture here and then I'll insert that right in. Okay, there we go. Just insert it in right here so you guys can see what the pictures look like. So for a brand new budget phone, it is pretty good. It doesn't seem to be all that terrible. It's quite snappy. It functions perfectly fine. It's quick. It seems to be quite stable. Once again, the software is quite a bit different from the one that was on the A9, so that's quite interesting. I would have expected it to be quite a like similar theme that they would have, but it's completely different. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Just a quick test of the torch then, I guess, so we can see what the flash is like. And there we go. It's pretty dim. It's not all that bright. It's not like a more expensive phone like a Samsung or a Huawei's flash. As you can see there, it's pretty dim, but at least it's got one, so I guess that's that. So after testing the phone for a couple of minutes now, I can say that it does actually work pretty well. It's pretty snappy, the touch is pretty accurate, the screen is pretty good quality. So overall, I have to say I do like it. I don't have any real complaints about it at this price. I mean, it still does feel quite cheap. It's definitely not like a 10,000 Rand phone. So yeah, about the price, I haven't talked about that yet. This phone costs only about 1,500 Rands. That's around, say, just slightly less than $100. So it's pretty darn cheap actually. Overall, I don't have any real complaints about it yet so far. Maybe the camera isn't all that good, but I guess you can't really expect better. Now let's just test out the sound quickly with some YouTube videos. Got a YouTube video right here, and we've got an ad before it. So let's just skip the ad. And there we go. It actually sounds pretty good, as you can hear there. It does have quite limited bass actually. I would prefer if it had some more bass, but that's acceptable at this price. Most certainly it doesn't have any distortion or anything like that, so I can give it a thumbs up for the music playback as well. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this phone. Let's do a quick test of the security on it, like the face unlock. But the face unlock I actually assume will be quite similar to the A9's face unlock, so I'm actually looking at testing out the fingerprint scanner quickly and seeing how well that functions. So let's go in here. Let's say fingerprint plus PIN. So first of all, just put in a PIN, confirm the PIN. Now we have to do the fingerprint. So it's just basic Google fingerprint. You have to do it a couple of times so that it can actually know what our fingerprint looks like. Okay, there we go, it's all done. So just say done. So it's a basic Google fingerprint setup, like Android's fingerprint setup, so nothing abnormal there. Now let's test it out. I'm just gonna lock the phone, put my finger on the back. Okay, that took 2 times to unlock it. Let's just test it again. Might be because I'm doing it at a strange angle. So there's that. You can see. Okay, that time it unlocked the first time. So I guess it's fine. It's pretty quick, because that's the main concern for fingerprint scanner, is that it's gonna take a little bit too long. So let's test that again. Yeah, it's like pretty much immediately, like within a second or less. So that's pretty good. But now let's test out how secure it is. Let's try a different finger. So first of all, I'm gonna take, just say this. Okay, let's try a different hand. Okay, it does seem to be pretty secure. It doesn't want to unlock with a different finger, but it does seem to unlock with the correct finger. So yeah, the fingerprint scanner does work. So that's pretty nice on such a budget phone. It's nice that we can get features like this on such budget phones nowadays. I mean, you have to remember, this phone costs only about 1,500 rands. Or you could maybe even find it for less. So that's pretty darn cheap for all of the security features you're getting on this phone. Remember, it's also got face unlock and all of the other basic securities like passwords and pattern and PIN code and all of that. So yeah, it's pretty nice. So yeah, that's basically it for the phone. Now I just want to quickly talk about the accessories. The accessories are pretty much identical to what we got with the A9. The only difference is we didn't get a extra back cover with this phone. Otherwise, it's basically the same USB cable, a screen protector, and a basic wall wart. That's like a 1 amp wall wart, not a fast charger or anything, but I guess it's fine. The only thing that's different is the Bluetooth earbuds that we got. So yeah, there's those basic, some of the most cheap, most basic Bluetooth earbuds that you can get, but that's fine at this price, because usually something like this would cost you, say, around 200 rands on its own. So yeah, that's pretty nice to get that with the phone, I mean. But to prevent this video from getting too long now, I'm not going to be having a look at the earbuds themselves as well. If you guys do want me to do a video of them, please do leave a comment below and I will most certainly do so. So yeah, that's basically then all for today. So please do remember to leave a like down below and remember to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time.